Ever feel like life is a constant rush, a blur of notifications, deadlines, and decisions? What if I told you that our ancestors had a secret weapon against this exact feeling, a tool so powerful it gave them stability, connection, and peace? I'm talking about rituals, and not just the big ceremonial ones. I mean the small, forgotten daily practices that once shaped human existence. Today, we're going to rediscover the surprising wisdom hidden within these ancient rituals and see how they can transform our modern, chaotic lives. Let's start with a big one: anxiety. We live in an age of anxiety, but our ancestors faced their own immense uncertainties: famine, disease, the unknown. Rituals were their antidote. By creating structure and predictability, these repeated actions gave them a sense of control in a world that often felt uncontrollable. A morning prayer, a specific way of preparing a meal, a seasonal celebration — these weren't just habits, they were anchors. They provided a rhythm to life, turning the unpredictable into the familiar and calming the anxious mind. It was a framework for meaning, a reminder that they were part of something larger and more enduring than their daily struggles. Now, think about the mind-body connection, a concept we're obsessed with today. Yoga, breathwork, somatic therapy — it's all the rage. But ancient rituals had this figured out thousands of years ago. Many involved specific movements like rhythmic dances or prostrations. They used coordinated breathing, chanting, or singing. Modern science now confirms that these activities directly impact our nervous system. Rhythmic movement releases endorphins. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest mode. And chanting can synchronize heart rates and create a profound sense of calm. They didn't have the scientific jargon, but they knew intuitively that to soothe the mind, you had to engage the body. What about mindfulness? It's a multi-billion-dollar industry now, with apps and courses teaching us how to be present. But for our ancestors, mindfulness wasn't something you had to schedule. It was built into their daily lives through rituals. Imagine a quiet morning ritual, watching the sunrise and setting an intention for the day. Or a tea ceremony where every single movement is deliberate and focused. Or simply a moment of reflection as the sun went down. These weren't about trying to be mindful. They simply were moments of pure presence woven into the fabric of the day. They didn't need an app to remind them to pause. The ritual itself was the reminder. Beyond personal peace, rituals were the glue that held societies together. Shared rituals, from community feasts to coming-of-age ceremonies, created powerful bonds. When people participate in a ritual together, it builds trust, fosters cooperation, and reinforces a shared identity. It says, we are in this together. We share these values. We belong to each other. In our increasingly isolated, digital world, many of us are craving this sense of belonging. We've lost many of the communal rituals that once provided it, and we feel that absence deeply. Rebuilding these shared experiences, even small ones, could be a powerful way to combat the modern epidemic of loneliness. And let's talk about slow living. It's a trendy hashtag now, a reaction against burnout and hustle culture. But forgotten rituals were the original form of slow living. You can't rush a sacred ceremony. You can't multitask while grinding grain by hand or weaving a ceremonial cloth. These practices required slowing down. They demanded patience, presence, and an appreciation for the process itself, not just the outcome. They were a built-in defense against burnout, teaching people to appreciate the small, quiet moments and find value in simply being long before the word burnout even existed. Rituals also served as a powerful tool for emotional healing. Our ancestors understood the power of symbolic action. Think about it: lighting a candle for a lost loved one, ceremonially washing your hands to cleanse yourself of a mistake, or writing down your fears and burning the paper. These aren't just empty gestures. They are physical acts that help us process abstract emotions. They give our feelings a tangible form, allowing us to interact with them, release them, and gain a sense of closure or clarity. In a world that often encourages us to suppress or ignore difficult emotions, these symbolic rituals offer a healthy, active way to navigate our inner landscape. Life is full of transitions: a new year, a change of seasons, a birth, a death, a new beginning. Today, we often just plow through these changes without a moment's pause. But ancient cultures honored them with rituals. They were ceremonies to mark a young person's entry into adulthood, rituals to welcome a new season, and rites to honor the passing of a loved one. These rituals did something crucial. They helped people mentally and emotionally prepare for change. They created a space to acknowledge what was ending and consciously welcome what was beginning. This made transitions feel less jarring and more meaningful, turning moments of potential chaos into periods of intentional growth. So much of this ancient wisdom was rooted in a deep connection to nature. Many rituals were synced with natural cycles, sunrise and sunset, the phases of the moon, the turning of the seasons. This wasn't just superstition, it was profound biological wisdom. Aligning our daily lives with these natural rhythms as our ancestors did can dramatically improve our well-being. Waking with the sun and winding down after sunset helps regulate our circadian rhythm, improving sleep and mood. Acknowledging the seasons connects us to the cycles of growth, decay, and rebirth, reminding us that life is always in flux. They lived as part of nature, not separate from it, and their rituals reflected that deep, life-giving connection. One of the most subtle but powerful benefits of ritual is the reduction of decision fatigue. How many decisions have you already made today? What to wear? What to eat? What to prioritize? Which email to answer first? It's exhausting. Now, imagine having a set of daily rituals. Your morning routine is fixed. Your evening wind down is established. These set patterns remove dozens of small, energy-draining decisions from your day. This frees up mental bandwidth for more important, creative, or complex problems. Life becomes smoother, less stressful, and more automatic in the best possible way. Ritual creates a stable foundation, allowing you to flow through your day with more ease and less resistance. Finally, and perhaps most beautifully, rituals bring a sense of the sacred to the ordinary. Making your morning coffee can just be a mechanical habit to get caffeine. Or it can be a ritual. You use your favorite mug, you savor the aroma, you take the first sip with gratitude. The action is the same, but the intention transforms it. Ritual elevates the mundane. It turns a simple meal into a moment of connection, a walk into a pilgrimage, a daily task into an act of mindfulness. This infusion of sacredness boosts gratitude, deepens our sense of meaning, and cultivates a quiet, powerful inner peace. It reminds us that our lives, even in their smallest moments, can be filled with beauty and significance. The wisdom of these forgotten rituals isn't lost. It's waiting for us to rediscover it. It's in the simple act of lighting a candle to start your workday, of taking 3 deep breaths before a difficult conversation, of sharing a weekly meal with loved ones, device-free. These aren't about complex ceremonies, they're about bringing intention, presence, and meaning back into our lives. By weaving these small, personal rituals into our modern world, we can reclaim the stability, connection, and peace that our ancestors knew so well. What's a small ritual you could bring into your life starting today? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas. Thanks for watching. And if you found this valuable, please like and subscribe for more journeys into ancient wisdom for modern life. See you next time.